Oh. Got downed. I have self-reses, so should be okay here. Hey. Holy moly. This has gone dangerous, chat. Oh no! I didn't realize I was out of ammo. I cannot believe I just died on the extract. Fucking hell.
Does this experience feel familiar? Are you dying in the most frustrating ways over and over and over? Well, join the club. But in all seriousness, this is part of the pain of an extraction shooter. You have to embrace a certain level of BS, particularly if you enjoy playing solo. Sometimes the AI just doesn't want you to win. But today I have some tips and tricks to learn that can really help you find more success than failure in this game. So let's get into it. First and foremost, as a solo, you want to avoid running and gunning as much as possible. Firstly, it alerts enemy players to your position, and secondly, it just encourages the AI to swarm you. So one way I avoid this, which is obvious really, is to always run a suppressor on my ensured loadout. But what if you have no ensured slot? Then I've learnt to bring in throwing knives as my lethal. These things will one-shot level 1 and level 2 AIs even if you hit them in the pinky. They will also prevent other AI from being alerted to your presence and allow you to loot the safer areas of Al Mazrah and Ashika Island with relative ease. One thing to bear in mind though is that it can be extremely easy to lose track of your knives once you've thrown them, so just keep an eye out. Secondly, regaining your insured slot has become easier than ever thanks to Ashika Island. Just track down a dumpster and fill it with loot, including the guns dropped by AIs. Each AI gun reduces your insured timer by approximately 8 minutes, regardless of attachments. Second to this, high-value targets on Ashika Island are extremely common, and each one will drop you a key to a loot location. Now, obviously strongholds can be tricky, but get a key to a regular building and you can almost guarantee a 3-plate vest, a good amount of cash, and probably a self-revive, giving you gear extremely quickly.
Yeah,
I think they're.
I opened the door. Oh yeah.
Oh my god. New
Where are
content.
3-plate vest.
Oh my god.
Another 3-plate vest and a 2-plate vest.
Chimera then. Oh, dibs on the free plate. Screw you. Thank you.
Screw you.
There we go.
Hey, I said thank you as well. I also grabbed the gold
There's a
bar.
nice printed document here that has no value.
You know what, chicken? Because of that, you can have this.
No, I don't want it. I don't want
Okay,
your
great.
leftovers.
Oh, an
it was a gold
origami
bar,
horse for $5,000.
If you're heading to Al Mazrah instead of Ashika Island, don't sleep on the passenger train. This has been a loot goldmine, especially for things like self-revives and revive pistols, which are essential tools if you're running solo. I've also found this train to be unlooted even halfway through a match, so it's always worth checking out. One hot tip is it likes to stop in relatively high danger locations like the port, so don't get caught out. Oh, and if you play on controller, using the D-pad can often cause you to switch fire mode to single fire and get you killed just like this.
Kind of just looking for maybe a self-revive. I've got some suppressed weapon fire going off ahead. Great. I had my gun on a single fire.
When it comes to strongholds, be sure to target the small ones over the well defended. Some strongholds on Al Mazrah are just small houses with windows you can easily shoot through to deal with most of the enemies. This can be a quick way to get re-geared, particularly if you have a few stronghold keycards sitting in your stash. Now we get onto the PvP side of things and how to either avoid it or use it to your advantage. First and foremost, be aware of your surroundings. So many times I run up on squads who are just completely oblivious to what is going on and put themselves into highly risky situations for no reason. There are so many keys to what is going on around you, from ambient noise to icons appearing on your map such as UAV towers, strongholds and vehicles. There's very little reason to be surprised by an enemy team if you keep aware. And this ties back to my first point that if you, as a solo or squad, employ an element of stealth, then A, you shouldn't be caught out by enemy teams, but B, you can easily get the drop when required. Secondly, sometimes it pays to be aggressive. Forcing an enemy team onto the back foot by taking out one of their teammates can often force them to cooperate and join up, or go your separate ways. Don't assume teams will be friendly just because you would. Your survival is more important to completing objectives than other teams thinking you're a bit of a dick for shooting at them.
I feel like they're going to try and ambush us. They're obviously doing the same mission. They're in the boat. I was just trying to do the mission to get the loot. I can't hear what this guy's saying. Yeah, I'm just solo.
Be advised, nearby operators are requesting teammates.
Moving here.
Alright, there we go.
Stay with me.
However, sometimes VoIP is the best option. If a squad is in your way, but you know it will be very risky to take the fight, use VoIP to your advantage. In this clip playing now, this squad were right where I needed to go. They didn't know I was there and I had an easy escape route behind me, but I knew taking the fight with them all so close together would be risky. Instead, I VoIPed them and asked to squad up. If they weren't friendly, it would still take them a moment to figure out where I was and allow me to escape or reposition to engage them in a fight. Instead, they chose to squad up and even help me complete my mission.
Hey, I'm just looking for the intel at the power plant. I was wondering if you guys had already taken it. Yeah, I'm chilling behind you guys. I was just looking for, I need to pick up the intel from here. Hey guys. Oh, we're doing some like seriously tactical maneuvering now. I love this.
One, there's a heavily armored target with a weapons case nearby. We've marked their location on your attack map. Get your own. Ultra.
These guys had the loot I needed. We got it.
Well, that's all for today. I hope these tips help you in future DMZ matches, and do share any of your tips and tricks below in the comments. If you enjoy the video, drop it a like and subscribe for more. I'll catch you next time. Cheers.